How's it going, YouTube? Navysooner here. Today, we're going to be going over this shotgun again.
Ha ha ha! Looky! There we go. Oh, and now it doesn't want to fucking change. Piece of shit.
Alright, so y'all know that the last time that I did the review on this shotgun, I did not give a very good review on it. I called it a $250 paperweight. I think it was $250. Anyways, I called it a really expensive paperweight, basically. Well, since the company that has imported this shotgun has not gotten back to me about it, I figured I'd do something about it. And me and a friend that's an actual armorer for the Army tried working on it a little bit, and we got it working okay. Since we got it working, I decided to give it another shot. And this is how it went. Before we actually get into the shotgun, I want to let you know that I do have a subscribe star and I do have a Patreon. Navysooner is my name on both of those, and there are links down below in the description. It would be greatly appreciated if you donated to my cause in giving really shitty reviews on guns and whatnot. Yeah. Also, hit the like and subscribe buttons if you like my videos, or if you want to subscribe, it would also help out. So y'all know in my last video that I had a problem with the ejector. It bent out, and it was catching on the shells as it was extracting from the chamber, and it was not allowing it to extract all the way, therefore not letting it to eject out of the firearm. That was causing me to have to mortar the shotgun. Yes, mortaring the shotgun is a thing. All you pussies that think that you shouldn't do that to a gun. Well, if the gun can't fucking take it, then the gun shouldn't be fucking sold to people. Next, someone cried about it not being oiled up enough. Well, it is a pump action shotgun. This should need little to no oil to be able to run. But I lubed the fuck out of it. So that argument can go out the fucking window whenever you see what's going on here. First, I started with the 5-round magazines with the double-aught buck rounds. There was 3 of them that I used, just to get the really, really harsh stuff through it. Because if it couldn't take that, then I wouldn't even keep going.
I'm starting off with some of this military double-aught buck. 3 rounds of it, just going heavy first. Worked.
Next was 2 3/4 heavy field loads from Federal, all 5. I had a couple issues, but that was probably me short stroking the slide.
All right, I got some 2 3/4 heavy field load from Federal, 5 rounds. Maybe I short stroked that. That might be my fault. But we do have an issue here. All right, all the 2 3/4 are working. We're getting ready to go to 3-inch shells.
Now, on the gun, it says that it takes 3-inch shells right here. Let's see if it'll focus. Don't know if it will, but it says right here that it takes 3-inch shells. On SDS's website, it also says it's chambered for 3-inch shells. So, I took 3-inch shells and I put them into this 5-round magazine. First, I used Winchester Triple B 3-inch shells, and they worked good.
All right, I have 3-inch Winchester dry lock. Let's see what this says. Triple BB. These are all steel rounds. These are all steel pellets as well. 3 inches. I'm pretty sure that that's what the issue is on most everything else on these. The barrel says it takes 3-inch rounds. We'll see. The guy that wanted to hijack my video in the comments section was saying you're not supposed to put 3-inch rounds in it. Well, nowhere in the fucking book, and nowhere in the book does it say you can't use 3-inch rounds. On here, it says 3-inch rounds. Figure it out. Well, those 3-inch rounds worked.
Next, I used 3-inch Winchester 3-shot. That's when I started having issues. I started getting issues with it sticking with these rounds.
I've got some 3-inch rounds here. They are 1 1/8 BBs, 3-shot, steel shot, Super X from Winchester. 3 inches. Uh-oh. Got an issue here with 3-inchers. Okay, so that's a pretty big stuck round. Let's try one more. Got that one out. So I had an issue with the round sticking a little bit. I put a little bit more pressure on it, came out. I know some of you bitches are scared about fucking mortaring a goddamn gun, but if you're wanting to call this a fucking go-to-war gun, you need to be able to do something like that. Fucking Christ.
Then I moved over to the 10-round magazines. You know, the ones that some dude said need to be lubed more than his grandmother when she wanted me to put my dick in her. So I lubed the fuck out of them. I lubed them up like a 4'11" Japanese virgin girl that was getting ready to do a BBC 50 guy cream pie. I started with the 2 3/4 shells. First magazine was 10 2 3/4 shells, and I was having issues with that magazine.
All right, I've got one of the 10-round magazines loaded up. This is with the 2 3/4 stuff. See how this magazine runs. See that hang up there? And then this. There we go. Well, that thing's a piece of shit.
Next magazine, 2 3/4 shells again. Yup, shitty.
Next 10-round magazine. See how it runs. 2 3/4 shells. All right. All right. This thing is not liking this. Piece of fucking shit. Just had it hang up trying to get out.
Then my third 10-round magazine had 3-inch shells in it. Not only did I have issues with the magazine, but I also had issues with the gun jamming again.
Now, if it's not working with 2 3/4, what makes you think it's gonna work with 3 inches? 3-inch shells, the ones that were having troubles earlier. It's not the shell, it's the fucking gun. Ha ha ha! Looky, looky! There we go. Oh, and now it doesn't want to fucking chamber. There we go. Stucky, stucky! Oh, came out. Piece of fucking shit! this magazine.
When I got done with the 10-round magazines, I decided, for no reason at all, to throw a slug through it. Watch this shit.
Now, even though I'm proving that this is a piece of shit, I'm gonna use a 5-round mag to load a slug because I fucking hate myself today. Dumbass. It's in this time. I might try some other mags on it since those SDS fucking clear ones are pieces of shit. I've got 6 rounds here. Let's try them all at the same fucking time. Or, I got 6 rounds here. Let's try them all individually. 3-inch shells. Up. This time, I think that ejector is stuck again in the place. I hope I got it. Yeah, it feels like it's up. Let's see. Yeah. It bent again. Piece of shit.
Now it's time to go to the optics rail. I had to put the optics rail on backwards because of the way that it was drilled. If I were to turn it around, I would not be able to get the 2 middle screws in. Now, do you really think that I didn't try to turn it around and put those 2 middle screws in? The people that wanted to argue with me on this must be stupid as hell. Now, I jerk off 1 to 5 times a day, depending on the circumstances. If I were to shoot my 5th load of the day into a coleander, less sperm, and let it drip through, just 1 little drip, the amount of sperm cells that made it through would be smart enough to realize that if I could turn this around and actually get it to be screwed in and do it, I would have fucking done that. Don't you actually believe that I would want this to be the way it's supposed to be if I could get it to do it? Dense people. So my final thoughts on this shotgun. The 10-round mags, they're absolute crap. Crap. I lubed them. I kept having issues with them. The feed lips were cutting into the rims of the shells. Even if I got the gun not to lock up on me, I still wouldn't use these 10-round magazines. If you do keep this shotgun and you do want 10-round magazines, use reputable 10-round magazines for Sega 12s. In my opinion, box magazines for a pump action shotgun are a gimmick anyways. I mean, try running around with these in a freaking chest rig or a plate carrier, or like on the side of your hip, like all the way up here on your side here. I mean, box mags on a shotgun are dumb. What did I say in the last video? Just get a Mossberg Maverick. I have the Mossberg Maverick that has the long barrel, and then I have a shorter barrel for defensive purposes, or if I were to need them for offensive or defensive purposes for shit hit the fan. I do believe that shotguns have their place in battle and whatnot, but not unless you're on a team and you're clearing houses. They are used for a specific purpose. I do not even have my Maverick set up for home defense at my house. It's sitting in my safe ready for duck and dove season. That's it. I don't even use it for defense. It's not even one of my go-to guns for defense. Yes, it's good for clearing houses if you're in a team, but once you get outside of a house in a go to war situation, a shotgun is not worth it. This shotgun is not worth anything, I believe. I'm sorry for those that like it. I think it's gimmicky, cheap crap. I'm sorry that you don't like my opinion, but that's my opinion. What I've experienced with this shotgun, waste your money if you want to. You're gonna have issues with it. Yeah. Navysooner out.